Assalamu alaikum dear students. As you already know, we are studying about the chromosomes in DNA, and we studied the chromosomes and their types on the basis of their location of centromere and much more about it in the previous video. Now we are going to study a next topic, that is chromosomal theory of inheritance. Students, it is very important long question, and if we talk about the MCQs, then the central role of chromosome in heredity was first suggested in 1900 by German geneticist Karl Correns. In 1910, Thomas Hunt Morgan, studying the fruit fly Drosophila melanogaster, detected a mutant male fly, one that differed strikingly from normal flies of the same species. Its eyes were white instead of red. हंट मॉर्गन ने जिस फ्रूट फ्लाई को स्टडी किया था उसकी नॉर्मल रेड से हट के वाइट आइज, तो ये म्यूटेंट मेल फ्लाई थी. सो द लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन, दैट इज क्रोमोसोमल थ्योरी ऑफ इनहेरिटेंस, इज completed over here, right? What is the importance of Morgan's experiment? तो मॉर्गन के एक्सपेरिमेंट की इम्पोर्टेंस क्या थी? If we talk about this, then Morgan's experiment was one of the most important in the history of genetics because it presented the first clear evidence that the genes determining Mendelian trait do indeed reside on the chromosomes as Sutton had proposed. ये एक्सपेरिमेंट जो था मॉर्गन के बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट था हिस्ट्री ऑफ जेनेटिक्स में. क्यों? क्योंकि इसने ये कहा कि जीन्स जो कि मेंडेलियन ट्रेट को डिटरमिन करती हैं वो क्रोमोसोम्स के ऊपर ही होती हैं. इसका एविडेंस प्रोवाइड किया था मॉर्गन के एक्सपेरिमेंट ने, राइट? इट इज़ बेसिकली द इम्पॉर्टेंस ऑफ मॉर्गन्स एक्सपेरिमेंट or significance. So what is the result of chromosomal theory of inheritance? It was genes are located on chromosomes. तो genes जो हैं वो chromosomes के ऊपर present होते हैं. So it is the consequence in fact. Next, and there is a new topic, that is DNA as hereditary material, and these are also the experiments performed by the biologists. So the first evidence of hereditary nature of DNA was provided by a British microbiologist, Frederick Griffith, who had some unexpected observations while experimenting with pathogenic bacteria. And Griffith took the virulent strain of Streptococcus pneumoniae bacteria. So it may be asked in the form of MCQ. And also he performed his experiments on mice. This was the animal selected for his experiment. So the long question, DNA as a hereditary material, is continued over here. Here is also an important short question. What is transformation? Transformation is the transfer of genetic material from one cell to another and can alter the genetic makeup of the recipient cell. Transformation basically क्या है कि जेनेटिक मटेरियल एक सेल से दूसरे सेल में ट्रांसफ़र करना और जिस सेल में जेनेटिक मटेरियल भेजा गया है उस सेल का जेनेटिक मेकअप चेंज करना, आल्टर करना. सो इट इज़ व्हाट ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन इज. सो द फर्स्ट MCQs ऑन दिस पेज. फर्स्ट MCQ इज द एजेंट रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग स्ट्रेप्टोकोकस वाज अनडिस्कवर्ड अंटिल 1944. 1944 तक ये एजेंट जिसने ट्रांसफ़र किया था स्ट्रेप्टोकोकस को वो अनडिस्कवर्ड था. सो नाउ इट्स द टॉपिक केमिकल नेचर ऑफ DNA. केमिकल नेचर ऑफ DNA may also be asked in the form of long question, and a number of short question can be selected from this topic. So the first one is a German chemist Friedrich Miescher discovered DNA in 1869, only 4 years after Mendel's work was published. So he called the substance nuclein, which he extracted from nuclei of human cell and fish sperm. And there are major 3 components of DNA. Number 1 is phosphate groups. Number 2, 5 carbon sugar. Number 3, nitrogen containing base called purines and pyrimidine. Purines include adenine and guanine, and pyrimidine include Thymine, cytosine, and RNA contains uracil instead of thymine. It is the difference between RNA and DNA. So, Levin concluded that DNA and RNA molecules are made up of repeating units called nucleotides. तो repeating units से मिलकर बनते हैं DNA भी और RNA भी. इनको हम कहते हैं nucleotides. So, next is the definition of phosphodiester bond. The reaction between phosphate group of one nucleotide and hydroxyl group of another is a dehydration synthesis. के एक न्यूक्लियोटाइड का फॉस्फेट ग्रुप और दूसरे न्यूक्लियोटाइड का हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप दोनों आपस में रिएक्शन करें तो ये एक डिहाइड्रेशन सिंथेसिस है, यानी इससे वाटर एलिमिनेट होता है और एक कोवलेंट बॉन्ड बन जाता है दोनों ग्रुप्स के दरमियान. इसे हम कहते हैं फॉस्फोडाइएस्टर बॉन्ड. क्योंकि अब फॉस्फेट ग्रुप जो है वो दो शुगर्स के साथ एक बॉन्ड के थ्रू जुड़ी हुई है और इसे हम कहते हैं एस्टर बॉन्ड. ठीक है, POC बॉन्ड इज एस्टर बॉन्ड. इट इज अ डेफिनेशन ऑफ फॉस्फोडाइएस्टर बॉन्ड. इट एंड्स ओवर हियर. मे अल्लाह ब्लेस यू ऑल. थैंक यू वेरी मच स्टूडेंट्स.